It all started when this composition had stuck in my mind for months. I wanted the Arabic first alphabet Alif to be in the center of my next painting. That's it. So I drafted new compositions which I think were better than this one, but somehow my mind was stuck here for weeks. So it took long for me to decide the final layout. As I was selecting the words for the calligraphy, it felt like I wasn't choosing this myself. Allah chose it for me. You might be wondering how. So I looked around some chapters of Quran and sketched new compositions again to make this Alif stand out. But somehow it just wasn't working out. Until I came around these 4 verses from the 57th chapter of Quran, which says, "He is the one who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, then established himself on the throne. He knows whatever goes into the earth and whatever comes out of it, and whatever descends from the sky and whatever ascends into it. And He is with you wherever you are, for Allah is all-seeing of what you do." What was enlightening to me was that my desired composition of 6 rows enclosed with 1 alif in between just came into reality. So as I wrote and adjusted these 4 verses into 6 rows, miraculously all the words fallen to the center of the verse had an alif as the beginning of the word. For example, as for first row, the word as-samawat starts from an alif. For the second, the word astawa starts from the alif, and so on. Not only this, but the 6 rows signifies Him creating the heavens and the earth in 6 days, as stated in the verse. I was shook, to be honest, because I just found what I was looking for. Or maybe I looked hard enough for it to become visible for me by His grace. I couldn't just comprehend what had happened. I could have easily moved to another composition, but something in me said that stick to it. And I trusted the feeling. And I believe you should always trust your intuition. Your intuition is somehow a gift, as a whisper to you. Why it says you what it says is because it is so personal and unique to your own being. It knows you, your spirit, your heart, emotions, your thoughts, both conscious and subconscious, which is why it directs you to something that's original and profound only to you, and signals that things might work out if you follow it. But for that, the external noise has to be moved away within you to listen it. Interesting. Initially, I wanted to name it different, but due to its conceptual significance, I termed it Alif. Alif is unifying something into one. It is the beginning and the end. It is encompassing everything around its radius into one path, one being, one entity, light or form, standing greatly in solitude, the esteemed, the only, the one. The word Allah begins with the alphabet Alif, and among his other attributes, the most supreme and esteemed attribute is him being as one. He has no partners, and no other entity, physical, spiritual, or imaginary, can be associated with him. This is why the focal point of this artwork is the verse 57 from the chapter 4 of Surah Al-Hadid in the Holy Quran, which clearly showcases the power he holds as being the only creator of everything in this world. At the same time, it gives us hope to leave everything in his care and derive strength only from him, as he's with you wherever you are. You're not alone. Alif is also an attempt to bring the traditional patterns from different cultures of the world together. The 4-star and cross pattern you see on the 4 corners is an Islamic geometric tile design originated from Kashan, Iran, which dates back to the 13th century. Embedded in these 4-star and cross pattern and within the inner frame of the painting are the French Baroque fleur-de-lis symbols, also known as the lily flower, which symbolizes purity, light, and virtue. The outermost border is the Turkish Tesip Islamic illumination design from the early 15th century, and the second border is an English antique border design. The script, known as naskh, dates back to the earliest periods of history when Islamic empire rose. It was replaced by the famous Kufic script to write early Quranic scriptures, which is why we can still see this script's popularity in the way Quran is written and printed today. I believe with every attempt to paint such historic elements, a modern yet true to its essence art comes about. Naturally, I am drawn to harmony. Harmony is something that calls for acceptance, uniqueness, yet similarity, which is why I wanted the focal essence of this artwork to be in the center, as every harmonious thing will always have a center. You also do. I genuinely hope you liked me talking about the concepts behind my artwork. To be honest, I wasn't sure if anyone really would want to know the thought process or reality struggles behind my paintings, but I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know that whether you'd want me to babble more like this, and give a follow on my Insta at facine.co. Until next time.